Hey, Foothill Church, just checking in and want to share with you something that's been on my mind a lot the past couple of weeks. After I put the kids to bed a couple weeks ago, I sat down with Ike. I had pen and paper in hand, and I said, "Hey, honey, I just want to talk to you about something real quick. What do you think at the end of this season, when our schedules come back, things open up again, and our committed life is back on the road again, what do you think we will regret not having done if we don't do it during this time?" And so we each took a couple minutes and jotted down some ideas, some things that came to mind, and some of them were very small and personal, like I will regret not having played piano more in my free time because I enjoy doing that, or this house project that has been waiting to be done. And some of them were more growth oriented or spiritual in nature, like scheduling purposeful one-on-one time with our kids who are here waiting for us to give them attention. We're all crammed in this house together and we have a lot of fun, but our kids are different from each other and they need different things. And being able to take them each on a one-on-one personal walk with just one of us, and being able to just talk and hang out together and pursue their personal needs relationally, that's a real gift right now that we have the opportunity to do more of, or a little bit easier time doing it because of this circumstance we're in. Maybe it's reading a book with a spouse or a friend or whoever's around. So I just kind of want to throw that question out to you. I know Pastor Chris has been talking a lot about this recently as well, and it was just very, very prevalent in my heart the past couple weeks. So I wanted to kind of piggyback on that and share the question that's been going through my mind. The way it's been kind of worded in my heart was, Jess, what will you regret not doing if you don't do it during this time? What will I look back on in several months or whenever this is over and say, oh, why didn't I do that? You might recall the parable in Matthew chapter 25 where the master divvies out a certain number of talents to three different servants, different numbers of talents to each servant. He leaves, he comes back later to see what they've done with what he gave them. And one servant hadn't done anything, hadn't invested in it in anything, hadn't tried to grow anything or just progress in any way. And I just want to make sure that I'm not doing that myself with what I'm being given right now, identifying what is being given to me right now and what should I be doing with it. And so the way that it just hits home in my heart a little more heavy is that question, that phrase, that word regret. What will I regret not having done if I don't do it during this time? There's lots of verses about this in the Bible, about how we spend our time. And Pastor Chris mentioned a couple the other day. I think it was Ephesians 5, make the best use of your time, understanding the will of God. Psalm 90, teach us to number our days, right? Teach me, God, remind me to remember that my days are limited. And this would straighten out my priorities every day if I remembered that, right? James 4, you do not know what tomorrow will bring. Your life is a mist and it's going to vanish before you know it. Colossians 4, walk in wisdom, making the best use of your time. So I just want to put that question out to you today, Foothill Church, and know that I will be praying. I really will be praying that the Holy Spirit speaks to you and highlights a couple things that you will regret not doing if you don't do it during this time. And I hope you'll pray for me as well. I love you guys a lot. Can't wait to see you soon. Bye.